So I think one of the few bad things about living with other people is that if I keep saying one of the few bad things, eventually it's not going to be a few bad things. But something else to add onto the list, short list, is that if one of them gets sick, then we all usually get sick. I feel like no matter how many times I've sprayed my roommate with oh, maybe it's going to disinfect my insides. How did I even get into college? I don't want to keep talking about school, but I want to tell you about what's been going on in my mind, because that's what I told you I would tell you about in my first video. Check that out. Don't do it. It's a bad video. No, I like it. You have to love yourself, even your past self, no matter how much they make you cringe. Lately, I've been stressing about something that involves school, so let me just throw it all up on you. That sounds really delicious. So this story kind of starts out in high school, where I took AP Calculus last year, and I did pretty well. I'm not gonna tug on my own strings. Is that what you said? You tug on strings? Why would you tug on a string? Whose string are you tugging? Math is one of my better subjects in school. I like it. I'm pretty good at it, I think, at least at my level, and it's good. I felt like I can handle a harder math class going into college. This year, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna try calculus too. So I sat in the class for the first day, and the teacher, I'm gonna be honest with you, she wasn't top notch. So being me, I was like, hey, I'm good at math. It's probably just like this teacher. I don't work with her methods. I mean, I'm good at math, so obviously that has to be the problem. So I switched to the same class, but with a different professor in a different building, and I thought, this professor has good reviews. This is gonna be a breeze. So I sat in the new class with the new teacher, and I was like, oh, this dude's really smart. He knows what he's doing. Unfortunately, I didn't. And because of that, after those classes, I sat in my dorm thinking things like, you know what? Maybe you're not smart. Or maybe you weren't as good at math as you thought you were. Or maybe it's the teachers, you just haven't been put in a good class. And I kind of went through every type of thought along those lines, because never in my life have I really struggled with math. Until finally I came to the conclusion, maybe I just wasn't prepared for this level of math. And therefore the reason that I couldn't understand things in Calculus 2 was simply because I didn't learn the things that I needed to know for Calculus 2. And with that reasoning, I realized that's okay. It felt good to realize not that I couldn't do something, but simply that I needed to put a little bit more work beforehand to be able to accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. My confidence in math has not been completely destroyed. In fact, it has not been destroyed at all. I realized that I can be confident in myself and admit that there's some things that I can't do right away. And I know this video has kind of been a jumble of my thoughts and ideas and feelings. It's kind of like a note to self, or a note to John. Do these windows open? So now I'm asking you, have you ever been so confident in yourself and then been knocked down by a setback? Again, just a setback. Let me know in the comments below, because we all fall. Let's just do it together. And if you like this video, then you can give it a thumbs up below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next week.